If you enjoyed the video and my content, please consider supporting my channel over on Patreon at patreon.com/kaatydidart. Thanks so much! Hello, my adorable squidlings. Welcome back to another Paletteful Packs unboxing. Today we're going to be unboxing the Paletteful Packs box for the month of March 2019. I have information about the Paletteful Packs box and all the different types of boxes and stuff that they have in the description below, so go check that out. And let us go ahead and get right into opening the box. To make the box a little bit more suspenseful though, I do have something I want to tell you all before we get into opening the actual box. And that is the fact that I have some pop sockets available for pre-order, and they will be available for pre-order until April 12th, 2019. I'm really excited to be bringing them to you. I actually just got them in the mail, and they look incredible, and I cannot wait to ship them out whenever I've got the pre-order bonuses ready for you guys. So if you're interested in pre-ordering them, I will have a link on the screen, and again, you can actually get a really cool 2-for-1, well, it's not really 2-for-1 deal, but it's 2 for heavily discounted deal, and you also get some really cool pre-order bonuses with that. So if you're interested in pre-ordering them, link will be on the screen, and thank you so much for listening to me ramble. Now on to the actual video. Oh, it doesn't want to open. Alright, so we are greeted with, aw, there's no paper worms! Okay, I'm sad. You all know how much I love the paper worms. Here is the card that tells us everything that is in the box. The month theme is watercolor painting, and then they've got some prompts. So week 1 is owl, 2 is green, week 3 is character on a quest, and week 4 is retro. So that's pretty cool. And then we've got the item list over here. So I've got a story to tell you about this in a second. So, first off, we've got a set of, like a full set of Sakura Koi watercolors. And, so the 12 watercolors, you get a water brush, you get a nice little tin. It's not a tin, it's like a plastic palette, but that's pretty cool. Next up, we've got a set of pearlescent Niji watercolors. I have no idea if I like these or not. I've never even seen them before, so we'll definitely test that out. And then lastly, ooh, I'm excited about this. We've got a set of Strathmore watercolor postcards. These are 4x6, 140 pounds. I think they're cold press, which I don't see whether they're, what press they are. What press are you? I can just look. Yeah, they're cold press. So, very excited about that. So the funny story I have to tell you about this really quick before we get into like swatches and stuff is the fact that last time I was at a Blick, I actually picked up a set of Koi watercolors because eventually when I get to it, I'm going to do a Koi versus Cotman video, and I picked up a 12 set. I used to have a 36 set, but I didn't. Well, you can watch the review on that. If you want to watch my review, I'll have it linked up here. But anyway, so I repotted all of the colors. Like, I took them all out and I just put my own in there because I like the case enough to keep it. But I had bought a 12 set because I didn't have any more Koi. So now I have 2. So what I think I'm going to do is when I hit 10,000 subscribers, if I have not hit that by the time this video goes up to you, I will be putting this in the giveaway that I plan on hosting because 10,000 is a lot of people that actually, like, are subscribed to me, so that's really crazy, and I just think it would be cool to give back to you guys. So I have an unused set of this that'll be sent out to whoever wins. I don't know how I'm going to do the giveaway yet, but we'll see. But anyway, let us go and swatch these colors out, and I will talk to you about that, and then we'll do an illustration, and we'll talk about the rest of the box, I guess. Alright, so I thought it would be really fun to do some sketching in real time. Or not sketching, but swatching in real time. So I've got both of these out of the package, and I do really like how the Koi looks. So, according to the card, apparently they got the wrong description in the card. This actually describes the bigger set, but that's okay. This does come in at a retail of $26.49. I don't know how true that is. I think I found it somewhere else, like on Blick, for 15. So we're gonna put 15 whatever in the breakdown for that. But this is a 12 color set. Oh goodness. It comes with a little water brush and it's split in half so it can fit in here. And it's got one little sponge, which I think is really cool. And of course you can like mix your colors up here. we've got this, which I showed you earlier. This is the Niji Pearlescent watercolor set. And again, I don't really know how good this is going to work. I'm going to spray it with some water and let it sit for a while. This comes in at a $5.30 retail, which is pretty cool. You get a bunch of colors for $5. And then the last thing in the box was, again, this Strathmore watercolor postcard. I'm really excited about these. I'm the most excited about these, I think. And these are 4x6, and the retail is $6.29. Sorry for the recap. It's been a while since I opened the Paletteful Packs box, and so I thought I would just go ahead and give you a recap. So, instead of swatching on my good Strathmore paper, I am going to swatch everything onto just some random sketchbook paper because I thought, why the heck not? So I'm going to take my very much needs replaced spray bottle, and I'm just going to spray the heck out of these pans because they're going to have to sit for a little bit. And while they sit, I'm just going to like let them sit over here and stew. We're going to swatch out the little koi watercolors. Again, I'm just going to give them a spritz. It's what I always do when I start watercolors. As much as I would like to use this water brush, I don't want to taint it just quite yet. So I'm just going to use one of my other water brushes. And let's be honest, I don't have water in this one, and I do have water in this one. That's pretty much the only difference here. And we're just going to swatch out these 12 colors. Well, I guess 11 of them because one is white. And they do actually have the color numbers underneath them, which I find pretty cool. I haven't used koi watercolors in quite some time, so this will be interesting. I have a very unpopular opinion when it comes to koi watercolors. I'm actually not the biggest fan of them, and a lot of people don't like that, so oh well, I don't really care. Alright, I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit. Ha. So yeah, these colors, you know, they're really vibrant, but for some reason I still find them very chalky. And I'm sorry, sue me for not liking them. This is probably one of my least favorite watercolor supplies. And I know a lot of you might start out with this set, and there's nothing wrong with that, but as somebody who came into this set pretty late in the game, I don't know, I just didn't find them great. Now, maybe I had a faulty set, maybe I didn't. I honestly have no clue. But, yeah, when I bought the, I think it was the 24 set, I didn't really care about it. I made a review, and I had a lot of angry people commenting and being like, you just me. And I was just like, look here, buddy. This is just my onion, and you guys asked for it, and here it is. But I don't know, like, what is up with this color? Help. It doesn't want to work with me. There we go. But anyway, I digress. That review was done a couple of years ago, and you know, maybe they reformulated because I don't feel like these were as bad as I remember them being, but they're still really not my favorite. Like, they pull up weird, and I just don't like that. Can you just do this? Thank you. I don't know. Ugh. But anyway, I am glad to get a full set of watercolors in a subscription box. That's still pretty nice. Not something you see very often. Especially at a subscription box with this price point, which, if you didn't know, is only $24. So, honestly, that's not really that bad for what you get, or at least for this box. Again, I'm not really sure yet about the Niji watercolors, the pearlescent ones, because I've never used them, and I have no idea how it's going to work out. That I might hate them. So we shall see, but I kind of hope I don't hate them, to be honest, because they're really inexpensive. But if I do hate them, I mean, I've got a multitude of fine tech colors. Ooh, I had a little bit of green left on my paintbrush, so this is a little tainted. Honestly though, with the koi watercolors, I think my favorite part about them is the case that they come in. This is like artist unpopular opinions, because I really don't like these. But you know what? They're not as bad as I remember. But I do remember. Well, we'll just figure some of this stuff out whenever we get into the illustration. But for now, that was the swatches of the koi watercolor set. Now we're gonna start with the Niji set. I'm gonna pull this up a little bit. Oh my goodness. So, okay, I let these sit, and a lot of them have just, like, soaked up that water. So, they're very thirsty. Oh, but they're really nice if you just kind of let them sit. Let's see. That's really pretty. Okay. Give you the full shine whenever I'm done swatching these. Letting them sit was a very smart idea, I think. Because they're really creamy. I mean, like, they're no Fine Tech or Kaatydid, but they're not actually that bad. Well, this red one's weird. I think it needs more water. I don't know, this one's kind of like, well, it doesn't look that bad on camera. It just doesn't want to work with me. I'm not sure what color this is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a gold. Oh, it looks way more gold on camera, so I'm assuming that's what that's supposed to be. See, like, it's really funny because some of the colors look really different to me than they do on the camera. So that's why I'm not sure about some of these colors. It's like a coppery color. That's really pretty. It actually aren't as bad as I've heard. I have heard, like, I've never painted with these, but I have heard some nasty things about them from, like, other artists. But you know what? If you aren't able to buy a Fine Tech set, these are definitely a not so bad alternative. I mean, they're not super opaque, but they'll make you, like, they won't make you do anything. They'll let you be able to add that extra sparkle that Fine Techs let you add. I mean, so wherein is the fault in that? And they're really pretty. They're just kind of like light and dainty. They're not super opaque. So it's just kind of like a little, okay, that one was like painting with glue. Now, this is, I don't like this purple one. It's like painting with glue. Oh, that's a nice, like, brown shimmer color. I kind of already have an idea of what I'm going to paint, so that's always nice. Ooh, this is like a champagne color, and I like it. Because right now, over on Patreon, my theme is priestesses. I try to theme, words are hard. I try to theme every month just to make it, like, interesting. And so, I've got kind of an idea of where I want to go with this. But we shall see, because plans change. Alright, we are almost done. We've got 2 more swatches left. We've got this black one. Sorry, my phone went buzz. Why are you buzzing? Anyway, and then this last, like, brown one. Oh, that's really pretty. Alright, so let me wipe off my brush really quick. I'm going to let these dry, and then I'm going to show you how shimmery they are. Alright, so here are all the swatches, and here are the shiny paints. They're actually a lot more shiny than what I can even show you, but I've got these, like, studio lights, and honestly, they make shiny paints way less shiny. But you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised about these. I've heard not so great things about them, and they're not that bad. Again, I would get them if I didn't have Fine Techs. Here are the koi colors. And okay, all the koi colors have like this granulation, right? Which is great. I love granulation, but like I don't know what it is, but every time I play with kois, I get this weird cloudy effect, and they're always so chalky and anyway, so they're literally like my least favorite watercolors ever. But we're gonna suck it up, Buttercup, and we're gonna paint something. I'm gonna shut this. And we're going to paint something on these watercolor postcards. I have no idea yet what I'm painting in particular, but it will be something with this card, I guess. This set and this. I thought about doing some of the prompts, but if I did, it would be green, just because it doesn't really fit anything else. But we shall see what I end up coming up with, so I'm going to sketch something out, and then we're going to come back and paint it. Alright, so while I am painting this piece, I do want to talk about the price breakdown a little bit, and I do want to talk about something, or I kind of want to do something different. So I know that a lot of times subscription boxes will list like the retail price, but I also want to list prices that you can actually find them at. So we're going to do that. So the retail value of the whole box, which is the most expensive, is $36.13, which sounds great, honestly. However, if you break them down and you find them at their sale prices, you can get everything for about $21.53, which still really isn't that bad. It's definitely not what I paid for it, because I paid $24 for it, but you know, I feel like they could have thrown in maybe a fine liner or a pencil or something, because they do say that they're like a project, not a project in a box, but like you can make projects out of a box. And so I think something like that would have been helpful for me. Instead, I used my own stuff, which is fine. I mean, I've got plenty of it. It's not like that's a big deal, but I just, for a box that says that they include a lot or like most of everything that you need for a project, you know, it just, I expect a little more, I guess. Anyway, I hope that you guys, I hope that you all like the longer format video. I thought it was pretty interesting to just kind of do some stuff in real time, and actually this would have been in real time, but your girl got really frustrated while painting this. I don't know if I told you 8 million times or not, but koi watercolors really aren't my favorite, and you can kind of tell that they're really blotchy in this picture, and every paper I've ever used them on, they're just really blotchy, and they're not my favorite. They're my least favorite watercolors I've ever used, and I've used some bad ones. You know what? No, I take that back. They're my least favorite watercolors that I have used at their price point. Because, like, look, if I'm gonna pay $15 to $20 for a pack of watercolors, they better be at least decent. So it is frustrating, and it is really sad because I actually liked the Niji watercolors a lot better than the koi. And actually these Niji watercolors were really gorgeous and definitely don't deserve the bad rap that they get. They're not the best, you know, like shiny paints in the whole entire world, but they're actually really good. So if you are a patron, look forward to getting this as a mini print. So for reward tiers 5 and up, I think. So look forward to that. I'm really excited to be printing this, and for my conventions I'm actually going to be printing it larger because I really like the way it came out. Decided to use a fine liner just to get some added detail, and I really like the way she came out, even though she literally looks like every other piece I'm making lately. Turn toward the left, side profile. Oh well, I'm happy with her, and I really like the color scheme I went with, and yeah, it makes me really happy. So yeah, I guess that's all that matters. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am sorry I'm a bit of a Debbie Downer when it comes to the koi watercolors. I just expect more for something that costs as much as it does. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and a comment on the video. Here's a look at the final piece, and I just want to also say thank you to all of my patrons that are pledging to me. You guys are amazing, and you guys make videos like this possible. Actually, it is because of my patrons that I even get this box, so thanks to them. Anyway, if you're not already part of our cute squid pod, there is a subscribe button down below. I also have social media links in the description below as well. And until next time, my adorable squidlings, toodaloo!